Going to start today at the end of our mat. So just starting with a little simple breath work. And for right now, you can untuck those toes and try and find those sits bones and just stack that spine. So here, I'll make this a little tighter. So instead of that, finding that arch, stack that spine. So zip up the front, press that belly button towards the back of your spine, and then continue it. So rolling the shoulders back and finding that breath right here. Nice. You can keep the eyes closed or open, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Just taking nice, big, deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Nice. Now from here, I'm going to shift my weight forward and now tuck all the toes underneath. Sit the sits bones on the heels and again, stack that spine. So you want all those toes if you need to help tuck them under. And this is just going to give the soles of our feet a big stretch. And if you're starting your day, it's great to warm them up. Or if you're in your midday, you've been using them all day. So it's good to just show them a little attention. So continue that breath. Stacking that spine, pressing that belly button towards your spine. Nice. On the next inhale, roll those shoulders all the way up and back. Now, from here, keeping that open chest, lightly place those hands on those heels, so grabbing the back of your heels. Take an inhale, opening up that chest, and as you exhale, bring that chin into the chest. Start to roll that spine. You want to slowly plant the top of your head on your mat, and then you can press the hips up, still holding onto the heels, finding this nice stretch along the spine and in the shoulders. Nice, inhale, reverse it. So slowly bring those hips back to the heels, rolling one vertebrae at a time, letting that head be the last. Nice. Take a couple breaths right here, settling the body. My toes are still tucked, so kind of, if you feel that tingling, that firecrackers, they're getting that nice stretch. Beautiful. Take an inhale, open up that chest. One last time, exhale that chin into the chest. Start to roll that spine. Slowly bringing the top of the head onto the mat. Pressing the hips up, holding onto the heels, finding that beautiful stretch in this nice rounded position. Taking a couple breaths right here, embracing the stretch. And then slowly reverse it, bringing the hips onto the heels, rolling one vertebrae up. That is the last. Let's place those hands forward, shifting our weight, untuck those toes, and just sit the hips back one more time. Finding that nice neutral position in the spine, taking a couple breaths, settling. Beautiful. You can keep the knees together or open them up slightly, and we're going to walk our hands forward into this child's pose position. Now from here, let's take our gaze to the right and just settle the head down. Feeling the weight of the chest supported by the thighs if your knees are together. Beautiful. Inhale, rising that chest up. Rotate that gaze to the left and relax back down. Keep those hands planted, that nice stretch forward. Beautiful. This time we're going to bring that head to neutral, and I'm going to walk my hands to that right side. Slowly shifting my hips to the left, so getting a deep stretch in that low back. Beautiful. Take a couple breaths right here. Just settling the body back down. Nice. Nice and easy, walking those hands to the left side and shifting the hips to the right. Allowing the body to stretch and warm up. Lubricating those joints. Lengthening those muscles. Beautiful, nice and easy. Walk those hands back to center. Inhale, shift the weight forward. So separating the fingertips, embracing that weight now into those hands. Now from here, you can keep those knees down and just slowly lay that chest down onto the mat. So I'm keeping my hands underneath my shoulders. And now let's just inhale just that upper back up into that cobra. So firing up those back muscles. Nice, exhale it back down. Again, inhale it up to that cobra. And exhale back down. 2 more times. Again, inhale up. Exhale down this time. Inhale up and hold. Firing up those back muscles, squeezing the shoulder blades together, maybe testing it out. Just those back muscles, not those hands. Nice. Exhale it back down. Again, press those hands into the mat. Send the hips back into that child's pose again. Find that lengthen. Nice. This time as we shift our weight back forward, let's bring that right leg forward. So I'm stepping it on the outside of the hands, allowing that left hip to kind of sink down. Now, don't let that chest sink. Find that lift right here. Beautiful. I'm going to shift my weight back, keep this right leg forward, and you can keep it planted as well. Now you can open up those arms so you feel a little bit more stable. And then from here, we're going to find a little movement in this stretch. So I'm just going to flex my foot, peeling those toes back, and then plant it forward. So just flexing and basically pointing or planting the foot. Continuing those breaths that we started with as we do this movement. Not holding our breath and tensing up our muscles. Beautiful, 1 more, inhaling back. Exhale, plant it forward. Now shift that weight forward, plant those hands down, and then step that leg back. From here, placing those hands right underneath the shoulders, exhale it all the way down. From here, press into the hands all the way back into that child's pose. Keep that lengthen in those arms. Nice. And now as you shift your weight forward, take that left leg on the outside of that foot, allowing that right hip now to sink down. So pausing right here, finding that breath. Again, keeping everything active. So bringing a little heat into the body, even though we're not really working out, right? Nice. So beautiful. Slowly shift those hips back. Keep that foot planted, and you can open up those arms. Find that little lengthen in that leg. Now from here, we'll slowly peel those toes back. And then again, plant it forward. Again, peel it back. I'm taking an inhale right here. Exhale, plant it forward. Again, inhale it up. Exhale it down. 1 more time. Again, inhale it up. And exhale it down. Again, shift that weight forward. Plant those hands. Take that foot back. Excuse me. Let me go lay down. Shift that weight forward and slowly take it down. From here, we're going to stay right here. I'm gonna take my right arm and lift my upper body up and slide it forward, or slide it across the body. That left arm is gonna go right on top. I'm gonna slide it, and then I'm gonna relax my body down. So we're just getting a little shoulder stretch now. Now it doesn't have to be as low as your body will allow you to, and just take a couple breaths right here. Beautiful, kind of lift that upper body that we were working on, undo that left arm, that right arm, and we're gonna switch, taking that left arm first, sliding it down along the mat, across the body, and then right goes on top. Again, relaxing down, finding a couple breaths right here. Feeling a deep stretch in our shoulders. One more breath in and out through the nose. We'll slowly lift that back up, undo that right arm, undo the left, tuck the toes, and however you'd like today, make your way into your down dog. So you can go into that child's pose, press the hips up, however you feel. Now from here, you can just pedal out those feet, find that lengthen again in the backs of those legs, and try and press the tip of the tailbone up towards the sky. Beautiful, just pedaling out those feet, one heel at a time towards the mat. And then from here, we're gonna slowly walk the feet towards the hands. So coming to the front of our mat. Now, once you've made your way there, find a nice bend in those knees and lengthen in the spine, planting the chest on those thighs. Again, releasing that head. Find a little no, a little yes. Now, keeping this left side planted and bent, we're gonna slowly straighten that right leg and reach and twist that right arm up towards the sky. Nice. Feeling that stretch through the fingertips. Take an inhale right here. Exhale, slowly bend that right leg and plant that right hand down on the ground. Again, releasing that head. Now, other side. So slowly straightening that left leg. Twist and reach that left arm up towards the sky. Now, I'm continuing the twist in my spine, so I'm taking my gaze up towards the sky. Finding that nice stretch along the backs of my legs and into that back. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching through the fingertips. Exhale, slowly bend and come back down. From here, keeping this nice bend, we'll slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time, allowing that head to be the last. Beautiful. I'm going to try and get this gaze out. Nice. Inhale, both arms up. Now we're going to keep continuing and grab onto our elbows. So I'm just planting my elbows, my hands on my elbows. Open up those arms. Nice. We're going to reach it up and over to the right. And up and over to the left. Nice. Again, up and over to the right. Finding that lengthen in that spine and up and over to the left. Beautiful. Finding that lengthen in center. Open up those arms, still cactusing. Find that back bend. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bend those knees, plant the hands, step or hop it back, plank position. Pausing right here, find that lift. Those shoulders stacked over the wrist, and exhale nice and slow all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra, and exhale down dog. Finding that tailbone up towards the sky. From here, walk those feet towards the middle of the mat. Press those heels down, and then inhale that right leg all the way up towards the sky. Finding a nice opening in those hips. Exhale that knee into the chest and step it forward. Runner's lunge. Find that planted foot. Find that balance and inhale both arms up, crescent lunge. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to find a twist. So the lower body stays the same. And we're going to inhale, twisting that chest towards the right side. Reaching that right arm back, that left arm forward. Beautiful. Bring it back up to center. Again, twist and reach. And crescent lunge. Again, 2 more times. Twist and reach. And crescent lunge. Last time. Twist and reach. Finding that lengthen in the spine still. And back to that crescent lunge. Nice. From here, shifting my weight a little bit forward. Finding a little focal point. Now I'm going to nice and slow work my way into that warrior 3. Finding a little balance. Picking up that back leg, reaching those arms forward. Nice and easy. Let's come back down. Beautiful. So just testing out that balance, nice and easy. Open up to that warrior 2. From here, flip that front palm, exhale it all the way up and back, reverse warrior. Making a light hand on that back leg. Nice. Shifting forward into that side angle, you can place that elbow on that knee, arm overhead. Finding that twist. Now from here, this top arm, I'm gonna place it behind my back. And this bottom arm that's on my knee, I'm gonna reach underneath and try and grab it. Keeping that chest open. Finding that twist. Beautiful. Slowly undo that bottom arm. Reach that top arm up and exhale all the way up and back. Reverse warrior. Beautiful. Cartwheel those hands back onto the ground. Step that foot back. Slowly lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. And exhale down dog. Remember, walking those feet back into the center, press those heels down. Find that lengthen in the tailbone. And then slowly reach that left leg all the way up towards the sky. Opening up those hips. Exhale that knee into the chest and step it forward, runner's lunge. Finding that balance first, and then we'll slowly bring those arms up, crescent lunge, other side. Nice. So let's plant those legs, make them nice and still, and we're just moving the upper body. So slowly twist, reaching that left arm back, right arm forward, finding that lengthen in the spine, and inhale that body back to center, crescent lunge. Again, exhale and twist. Inhale, lengthen back to crescent lunge. 2 more times. Exhale and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Last time. Exhale, twist. And inhale, lengthen to that crescent lunge. Find that balance first. That gaze in front of you. Let's slowly shift the weight into that front leg. Reaching those arms forward. Slowly kicking that back leg up. Warrior 3. And slowly come back down. Nice. Testing out that balance. Open up warrior 2. Plant that back leg. Nice. Flip that front palm. Exhale it all the way up and back. Reverse warrior. Shifting it forward, side angle, elbow to knee. Arm overhead. Nice. Moving nice and slow. Taking that top arm all the way back behind you. And then this bottom arm, we go underneath that leg, reaching for that hand, opening up, embracing that twist. Staying active in these legs, firing them up. Nice, slowly release that bottom arm, reach that top arm up, and exhale all the way up and back, reverse warrior. Beautiful. Cartwheel those hands to the front. And this time, step that back leg forward. So keep a separation in those feet. And take the first 2 fingers and wrap them around that big toe. We're gonna get a nice gentle stretch in those legs. So really release that head. Now from here, I'll go to the side so you can kind of see what I'm doing. As we exhale, we're gonna slowly straighten those legs and pull our body towards those legs. Inhale again, bend and lengthen that spine onto those thighs. Nice, deepen those breaths. Again, exhale, straighten the legs, pull the body in. Inhale, lengthen and bend. Let's get 2 more. Again, exhale, pulling that body in. And inhale, straighten. Or straighten the spine onto those thighs. Last time, exhale, straighten, pull that chest in, planting those toes onto the ground. And then inhale, lengthen. Release the fingers around the thumbs. And we'll slowly roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice. Again, let's inhale those arms all the way up. Plant them on those elbows. And this time, reach it up and over to the left. Nice. Up and over to the right. Finding that breath again. Up and over to the left. Nice. Up and over to the right. Find that lengthen right here. We're going to find a baby back bend cactus. Open those arms. Swan dive it forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bend, step, or hop it back, plank position. Find that lift in this plank position and exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Start to pedal out the feet right here. Slowly walking them towards each other. Plant those heels down into the mat and inhale that right leg all the way up. Exhale that knee into the chest, step it forward, runner's lunge. Inhale, both arms up, crescent lunge. And as we exhale, twist, reaching that right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale again, twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. 2 more times, exhale and twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stay nice and low. Exhale and twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. Shift to that warrior 3. We're going to pause for 3. Find that lengthen. 2 and 1. Slowly plant that back leg. Open up warrior 2. Nice. Find that lengthen. Our arms are active. Flip that front palm. Exhale all the way up and back. Reverse warrior. Inhale, side angle, elbow to knee, arm overhead. And we'll slowly take that top arm, wrap it behind us. Reach that bottom arm underneath that leg, grabbing hold of that hand if you can. It's all right if you can't, and try and press that shoulder open. Nice, slowly lengthen that bottom arm down, top arm up. And with 1 breath, reaching all the way up and back, reverse warrior. Cartwheel those hands to the front. Step that right leg back. Exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Send those hips up and back. Slowly pedaling out those feet towards the midline. And try and find that lengthen in those calves, those hamstrings, even up to those glutes. Nice, slowly reach that left leg all the way up towards the sky, opening up the hips. Exhale that knee into the chest, step it forward. Inhale, both arms up, crescent lunge. Keep those legs nice and low. Exhale, twist, and reach that left arm back. Inhale, back up to that crescent lunge. Again, exhale and twist. Inhale and reach. 2 more times. Exhale and twist. Inhale, reach. Crescent lunge. Exhale, twist. And inhale back to that crescent lunge. Find your balance first. Let's shift into that warrior 3, finding that balance, kicking that back leg up for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly planting it back down. Open up warrior 2. Flip that front palm, exhale it all the way up and back, reverse warrior. Nice, shifting forward, side angle, elbow to knee, right arm overhead. You can stay here, or again, take that top arm back behind us, that bottom arm underneath that thigh, grabbing that hand if you can, keeping that chest nice and open, keeping that breath right here. Nice, slowly extend that bottom arm down towards that ankle, top arm towards the sky. Exhale all the way up and back, reverse warrior. Find that lengthen in the side, then exhale, cartwheel those hands down towards the mat. Step that back leg forward. Just release that head. If you can, find a nice straight leg. Shaking that head, no. And yes. Let's bend those knees and slowly roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, ground that body. Take a couple breaths right here. We're gonna slowly shift our weight into that left leg and try out that tree pose. So, bringing that right knee into that chest. Finding that balance first. Sorry. Grab that ankle, open up that knee. Place it high on the inside of that thigh. Find that connection between that foot and that thigh. Find that lengthen in the spine, hands into heart center. Find that breath right here. Keep that left leg planted, grounded. Now option to stay here, or we're gonna find a little lotus for just a brief moment. So I'm gonna take my right hand onto that thigh, point the foot, and with my left hand, placing it high on the inside crest, so where my hip creases. Keep releasing that knee back, opening up that hip. Now you can keep that left hand there, bring that right hand into heart center, or release that foot. Now we're just holding here for 2 breaths. Keeping that knee pressing back, that hip open. Nice. Slowly undoing that leg so you can bring that left hand onto that foot, bring that knee up and slowly lower it back down. Let's just take a little pedals in the feet. So lifting both, 1 heel at a time. Keeping that breath. Lengthening that spine. Plant those heels, inhale those arms up. And exhale, press them down. Shifting our weight now into that right side. Bring that left knee up. Find that balance first, then take that right hand, opening up that hip, place that foot high up on that thigh, finding that connection, that foot to thigh. You can always keep that hand on the foot or bring them into heart center. Peeling the shoulder blades back, keeping a nice proud chest. Beautiful, grounding that right foot. Again, option to stay right here for a couple more breaths, or let's move into that lotus. So left hand on that ankle, holding on, we're gonna point that foot, grab it with that right hand and bring it high up onto that hip socket or hip crest. Slowly lengthen that knee back behind us. Bringing those hands into heart center, finding that connection with this foot to thigh as well. You can always hold it until you get used to it. Bring those hands into heart center. Pausing for 2 deep breaths. Nice. Slowly easing that foot, that knee back down. Again, take a little rolls through the feet, finding a little lift now, so coming up and transitioning. Can't forget about those feet. Nice. Slowly plant both heels down, inhale both arms up. Again, continue to grab onto those elbows, press the body back, so I'm stacking up that spine still. Inhale, reach it to the right. Getting a little deeper, so maybe even shifting those hips to the left. Nice, inhale it up to center and over to the left, maybe shifting those hips to the right. Again, one more time, up and over to the right. And up and over to the left. Beautiful, find that reach, that lengthen and center, open up those arms, cactus baby back bend right here. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bend those knees, step or hop it back, plank position. From here, nice and slow, begin your flow, lowering down all the way, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. All right. From here, we're gonna rise onto the toes, bend the knees, and slowly come into a tabletop position. I'm gonna move my hands so they're right underneath my shoulders. Now, planting those hands down into the mat, let's begin a little cat-cow. So as we exhale, stretch around from the base of the spine, through the shoulder blades, bringing that chin into the chest. Inhale, find a lengthen now from the base of the spine, peeling those shoulders back, opening up that chest and lengthening that chin. Again, exhale around. Exhaling it all out. Nice, inhale and lengthen. Beautiful, 2 more times. Exhale around. Nice and slow, 1 vertebrae at a time. And inhale, lengthen. Each time starting from the same spot. Last time, here we go. Exhale and round. And inhale, lengthen. Beautiful. Now find this nice straight back from the tip of our tailbone to the crown of our head. Going back to that balance. So I'm going to start with my right leg. So I'm going to slowly press my right leg back, keeping those toes facing the ground, that heel up. Now I'm not shifting in my body, so try and keep it where it's at. Now if you can, slowly lengthen that left arm up. That thumb is facing that sky. Find that balance right here. Find that connection in the mat. Inhale, reach both that thumb, that heel up. Exhale, that knee and elbow together, rounding that spine. Again, inhale, lengthen. And again, exhale, round. Find that connection one more time. Inhale, lengthen. And lift. Exhale and round. This time, plant that hand, plant that knee. Beautiful. Now try and keep that body still, so no shifting if you can. And we're gonna do the other side. So we'll slowly kick that left leg back, activating that glute, keeping those toes facing down. Inhale if you can. Slowly start to reach that right arm forward. Thumb facing up. Find that balance right here. Inhale, find that little lift. Exhale, connect that elbow to knee. You have to create that space, so a nice rounded spine. Again, inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale and round. One more time, lengthen it out. Inhale right here. Exhale, round. And plant that hand, plant that knee. Nice. From here, send those hips back towards the heels. My knees are slightly open and reach those arms forward. So now we're in a nice wide child's pose. Relaxing that chest down. Slowly walk that body up. We're gonna find a seated position. So I'm gonna bring my legs forward. All right. From here, I know we did a hip opening stretch last time we were together. We're gonna do a slightly different one. So this one's cow face before we did fire log. So just introducing some hip opening exercises. I know when you're sitting at your desk or if you're at home in a chair at the laptop, those hip flexors get really tight. So it's good to find some lengthen in there and activate those glutes. All right, so starting with this right leg, we're gonna bring that heel right by that hip and try and get that knee to face forward. A little hard to see, but this is my knee, so it's facing forward. Now this left leg, we're gonna cross it, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm gonna try and bring that heel back towards my hip as well. So now both of my knees are stacked. These are my knees, all right? So from here, find that stacked spine. So find that sits bone, zip up the front, and let's inhale those shoulders all the way up and back. Nice, you can plant the hands on the heels, on the knees as a little bit more pressure down, and just relax that body. Finding those little breaths in and out through the nose. Allowing gravity to do all the work right here. Now this is a very deep stretch, but for those of you that are super flexible and are like, I don't feel anything, if you want, you can try keeping a straight spine, bring those hands slightly forward. So I'm just adding a little bit more pressure down. Don't round that spine right here, only if you can do it with a nice flat back. If not, stacking that spine right here is perfectly fine. Nice. One more deep breath in and out. Now from here, I'm gonna slowly undo this top leg, and then with that right foot, it's already by that hip, I'm just gonna place this left leg right beside it. So nice and tight by my left side. I'm gonna reach my left arm up and plant my armpit right on my knee. Now I'm gonna keep reaching and take my palm underneath my foot. So here's my foot, my palm goes underneath, and I'm gonna press my foot down. So getting a lot of pressure in that armpit. This is going to release those lymph nodes. So really finding that detox in the armpit. So more pressure by pressing that foot down. If it's too much, you can always ease off, all right? Again, finding some breaths right here. Always good to do some good things to that body. So just holding for 2 more deep breaths right here. If you want, pressing those toes down, increasing that pressure in the armpit. Nice. We're gonna slowly back that foot off, undo the hand, undo the leg, plant both feet in front, and let's just windshield wiper them side to side. Get a little loosen in that low spine. Nice. Let's do the other side. So stacking that spine, I'll bring that left leg into that right hip now, trying to bring my kneecap pointing forward. All right, taking that right leg and we're gonna swing it on top. Now I'm flexible, so that foot may be here, that knee is right here and right here, that's okay. If you can though, we'll try and stack those kneecaps. So I'm just doing little markers on my knees so you can see what's going on. Wherever you are in this stretch, embrace it and stack that spine. So Don't feel like you're leaning forward. Find those sits bones, the little bones on the tip of your hips, actually. So feeling that in the ground, peeling up that stomach, rolling those shoulders up and back. You can relax the hands on the ankles or applying a little pressure by placing them on the knees. Again, find that breath, the most important thing. Relaxing the body right here. The morning has not been good to my voice today. I apologize. Calming the body. Releasing any tension you may have. Just focusing on those hips and that breath. Beautiful. Let's take 2 more calming breaths right here. You don't have to struggle to bring in air, just however much oxygen your body is asking for. And then releasing it out. Beautiful. So from here, we're gonna slowly undo this top leg, keeping this left leg all the way into that right hip. We're gonna push this right foot right beside that hip as well. Now I'm keeping hold of it with my left hand and I'm reaching my right arm all the way up. Planting now that armpit on that knee, continuing to reach and plant the palm on the sole of the foot. Now from here, pressing that foot down, so I'm increasing the pressure in that armpit area. Again, if this is too much, you can ease off of it at any time. If not, find those breaths right here. Allowing that release to happen, that detox to happen. Keeping those hips down. Beautiful. We have 2 more deep, calming breaths right here. Breathing into the armpit. If you want, pressing those toes down, increasing that stretch, that pressure. And then we'll slowly lift that foot under the hand. And then bring those feet forward. We're gonna rock those knees side to side 1 more time. And then find a nice seated position. So I'm just gonna cross my legs, stack my spine. Now from here, take that right arm, cross it, and then hook it with that left arm. So I'm just finding a little stretch in that shoulder, press that shoulder down. I'm gonna rotate my palm up towards the sky. From here, let's take that gaze to the right. Getting a little stretch in that left side of the neck. Beautiful. Take an inhale right here. Exhale, slowly bring that gaze back to center, undo that arm, and take that right arm all the way back. Pat that back, and then we're gonna grab the elbow right here. So getting a little tricep stretch. Now you can pause right here or keeping those hips down, reach that elbow up and over to the left side, deepening that stretch. Pausing here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly stack that spine, undo the arms. Left side, left arm across the body, right arm hooks that arm, bringing it closer to that chest. Shoulder stays down and then rotate that palm up towards the sky. From here, you can stay here, slowly take that gaze to the left side, getting a nice stretch on the right side of our neck. Finding that breath throughout this whole movement. Settling the body, keeping that spine stacked. Nice, take an inhale right here. Exhale, slowly take that gaze back to center and we'll ease that arm down. Take that left hand, pat that back, And then we'll grab that elbow, finding a nice open chest right here. Now you can stay here or reach that elbow up and over to the right side, keeping those hips planted. Nice, pausing for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly stack that spine, release those hands. Nice, inhale those shoulders all the way up and back. One more time, up and back. Nice, let's walk those hands forward. Try and keep those hips back and find a little lengthen forward. If you want, releasing that head. All right, slowly stacking that spine back up. Bringing those hands into heart center. Find that connection with the palms of the hands. And slowly bringing that chin to chest. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you feel nice and relaxed. Now, since we did do that detox, be sure and grab some water today to just flush everything out. All right. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Bye.